Hello guys, it's Simone Caponnetto from Locale Firenze. We are here in Florence. Today we're gonna make a never-ending classic recipe, very Italian. We make pasta with carbonara. So let's go, let's get started. All right. Let me put gloves on. Let me present, first of all, the pasta we're gonna use. This one is from Tuscany. It's about like 45 minutes from Florence. It's a very, very special friend that produced this. So I really like it. Long time cooking, very old grain that nobody uses it anymore. So I recommend. Okay, let's start with the guanciale. This one it's a pork cheek from Tuscany. Amazing piece. All right, let's start with one piece. Beautiful, as you can see, fatty, beautiful piece. Here, we're gonna take out this part. And this one, we never throw away anything. This part we can use for stocks, for infusing. We can also use to make pasta, and then you can take it out after all. All right, so let's start. Perfect. All right. Now, I'm gonna slice it. Like that, in stripes. Perfect. All right, from now, we go straight into the pan, no stick pan, no fat, extra fat needed. So we start to sweat slowly the guanciale. Yes. We can start to cook our pasta. Beautiful. All right. Salt the water. Not too much, because pecorino romano is gonna be quite salty. Let's dissolve the salt. And let's get in. This one is 14 minutes cooking, so we need to start to cook. This one starts to sweat, as you can hear. All right. Okay, pasta is cooking, guanciale is sweating. the fat start to get translucent, good sign, good quality guanciale. Okay, let's keep going here. So, for my recipe, I will use 70% of pecorino romano, which is this, and 30% of parmesan. You might have different idea. There's people use just pecorino, people use just parmesan, people use cream, people use garlic, whatever. You need to make your own recipe. I know it's a classic. It should be in one way, but as a chef, everyone chooses his own way. There's no wrong or worst. It's just you need to choose your way. Okay, let's start with the pecorino. I will take one piece out. That should be enough. And we grate. Okay. And then we go with the parmesan. Okay. Right. Semi-dried pecorino romano. Quite salty, quite intense in flavor. That's why I like to cut a little bit with some parmesan, which gives this richness in the flavor. I recommend always use a microplane, so it will help to melt when you're gonna mix it with the pasta. Okay, this one put it here. This one let's put it here. Let's have a look. Nice. Gonna make it nice and crispy. Pasta's cooking. Perfect. Okay. Now, piece of parmesan. Beautiful. Okay, let's move these. And here we have our two cheeses. Perfect. Let's go in a bowl. Now, okay, I'll switch it off. I will strain the fat. Here. This fat we're not throwing. It will help to make the emulsion. So we will save the fat. Probably not all of it, but all right. Let's go with the egg. We're gonna separate the egg white from the egg yolk. We're gonna use just egg yolk. Also here, different ideas. There's people that use 2 egg yolks, 1 whole egg. It depends. I only use egg yolk. So egg white we use in pastry. We have a dessert now with a meringue, so we're gonna use everything. All right, 1. 2. Okay, let's do 4. Let's stop with 4. We're not gonna make too much.
This is for one person?
Yes, just for you. Okay, so we save the egg white for later. Hopla. All right, now. Nice and crispy. Fantastic. Pasta is going. Beautiful. All right, now, next step. We have pork fat, pecorino and parmesan, egg yolk. We're gonna start whisking. Let me take a whisk. Okay. So, egg yolk, cheese inside. All right. As you can see now, it's too tough, it's too thick. So, let's add our pork fat. After we will add some water from the cooking of the pasta and obviously black pepper, okay? Don't use the grated already, always buy these, buy black pepper in grain and do it alla minute. All right, that's perfect. Okay. Let's check the pasta. Couple more minutes. Okay. This one we keep for garnish. Okay. All right, so I took out 2/3 of the guanciale. We just keep it for garnish, so we want it nice and crispy. Pasta is ready. So I still have some and a little bit of fat. We will finish the cooking with a little bit of liquid of the pasta. Okay. I don't want all of it, too much. Okay. So pasta is in, fire on. Okay, we use a little bit more liquid. And we finish the cooking, so the pasta starts to absorb either the liquid and the fat that we have in the pan. All the starch of the pasta starts to get out. So this one will make it nice and creamy. Okay, fire off. And we go with our egg. Here. All right. Our egg mixture in. So, as simple as it is, this recipe, it's quite technical and difficult actually to do not make a disaster. Because to make a frittata is a second here. So make sure fire is off, make sure the egg is not raw, but is not overcooked. Otherwise you're gonna make a scrambled egg here. So play with the water a little bit, play with temperature. You want a creamy texture, so you have to play a little bit and use your touch. Let's see. This. Okay, egg start to get to the temperature. You can see we have a nice creamy sauce, not dripping, so the pasta has absorbed all the egg. We're ready. All right. We're ready to go in a plate. Very important, carbonara, you need to eat it straight away. All right. Let's go in the pan. Perfect. Let's do a nice portion. Okay. Let's take some cream. All right. Nice and creamy sauce. Fantastic. Now, let's finish it with our crispy guanciale. Crispy guanciale on top. And let's not forget black pepper again. And voila. Carbonara is ready. Simple, easy, technical. Let's make sure you don't make scrambled egg, okay? Some white wine. And guys, don't forget, important to eat it as soon as it's cooked. Al dente, eh?
Instant happiness
Yeah.
with carbonara.